Hello, everyone. This is Amy Milligan from Carey Richmond and Viking Insurance. Today with me, I have Jazmine Glasgow from Maritime Mortgage. Jazmine and I have worked together for over 2 years. We share hundreds of clients together that we have happily helped. I'd like to speak today about refinancing and the importance of having your insurance reviewed during that refinancing period. Jazmine, thank you for being with me.
Yeah, thanks, Amy, for having me. And like Amy said, we work together a lot. And one key thing I think that, works in this partnership is that we're both very client focused. So the very first thing I want to say about refinancing is it's not going to be for everybody. But the important thing is every year to look at your mortgage, to look at the current situation that you're in, and see if there are either savings on the table or a restructure that would help you in your life somehow. And so it's not always going to be, I just want to lower my interest rate. Sometimes you're going to have a mortgage insurance that you're going to remove, and that's a monthly cost that doesn't protect you, it protects your lender. And so if you can remove that, all the better. It's going to be possibly removing someone off of the mortgage so that they can move on to do something else if they had just co-signed for you. It's going to be maybe tapping into equity and taking money out, but it's also going to not make sense for everybody. So you have to talk to a professional who's going to give you the honest feedback, who isn't going to try to sell you something, because that happens all the time. It's right, Amy, it's really about looking and getting true feedback of where you stand. And one of the things that I love about working with you, Amy, is that even my own personal policy, when I had to take a look, you said stay where you are. It made sense for you. And then on other times, like you're like, oh my goodness, your client is wasting money, like absolutely wasting money. Let's get this person into a better policy. And one of the things is sometimes it's just underinsured. And so, it was a great policy to start with. It went up. And so the premium might be matching and in line with what the rates are, but they're underinsured. And you can have a similar situation happen with your mortgage where you're just not in the right program. You have that risky feature. You have a balloon that you shouldn't have. You've had a mortgage since 2006. And so, when we refinance, we're going to start a new loan, and the term, which is going to be how long you have that mortgage for, is going to be based on your needs. So not every time is going to be a 30-year fixed. If you're already 8 years into it, maybe we do a 22-year mortgage. Either way, everything's very personal. And I think insurance is the same thing. That's why we look at it at the time of refinance.
Yes, definitely. When you've had a mortgage for quite a few years, it inflates, your insurance inflates every single year. That's why a lot of people end up spending hundreds of dollars years down the road that they don't realize that they're spending. And that's why definitely at a refinancing time, and it's so good to have it reviewed, because once it's reviewed, your dwelling coverage is brought back down to where it should be, and you potentially could be saving quite a bit. And it's the same thing with your auto insurance. We review your auto when we review your home. And during this period of time, when time is tough for a lot of people, there are many things to do with your auto insurance. We can save you money during that period of time. We can change you from commuting to work to working from home, which would be a pleasure usage. We can increase your deductible because you are not driving as much, and that helps people save money right now. And when the economy gets back to where it needs to be, people are driving into the office, we can adjust that for you. It's part of our job to take care of you, to insure you properly, and to make sure that your day-to-day, whatever we can do to help that, we do.
Absolutely. And it's so huge. I mean, one of my vehicles hasn't moved for 6 weeks. I don't know if I know how to drive after this. I just don't know. We'll see.
And people don't know. People don't know what they don't know. And our job as educators in our business is to educate people and to let them know how we can help them. And that's why I enjoy working with you, because you have the same philosophy.
Absolutely. I mean, and a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions. It's you don't know what you don't know, right? Like that's a super important statement right there, because a lot of people think, oh, well, it was really hard to purchase. It's going to be really hard to refinance, or it's going to take 120 days because one of those click mortgage places said it was going to be. And it's not the case across the board. A lot of people think you can't take cash out right now and do those type of refinances. People think that you can't do a refinance as an investment. And while, it really has to make sense for you, all the loan options are on the table as long as you qualify. And so it's just figuring out what can we do to help serve you? And sometimes it's nothing, and sometimes it's a refinance on every property you have. It really depends on your situation. We're advising just as many people who should wait because they're not quite there yet to wait as we are to pull the trigger and to move on to that next step.
Our job is to take care of people.
Absolutely.
And that is first and foremost what is the most important thing for us to do.
And we're happy to do it.
Yeah, and if we can do that properly and they feel educated when they leave, then we've done our job.
Agreed. Couldn't agree more, Amy. So thanks for touching base with me on this, because I feel like a lot of people need to know that there is that option out there, and that this is the time to look at everything. You're already home. Take a few minutes and let's do a health check, your financial health check, using your insurance and your mortgage to see where you stand. Can connect you with great people in regards to your financial, retirement accounts and whatever too. But now is a great time to do that check-in.
Yeah, it's a great time to reach out to Jazmine. It's a great time to reach out to me. We are both brokers. We work with many, many, many companies. Our reach is very, very long. And let us help you. Reach out to us. Let us tell you if you are good to stay where you are. There's something we can do to help you. So Jazmine, thank you so much for being with me today. I look forward to all of the new clients we will share together.
Hey, you too, Amy. I'll talk to you soon.